Hey guys, Kalltorak here. Today, I want to talk about Thorns and Sanctum. The number one comment I get is, LOL, Thorns and Sanctum? How are you gonna do Thorns and Sanctum, bro? Well, it's actually kinda easy, once you get the hang of it. I just cleared Sanctum on my Warbringer for my first and third Ascendancy. By the way, things are going great on my Warbringer. I'm doing pretty well in Waystone level 15s. I'm able to handle Delirium and Breach at the same time right now. Bosses are an overall joke, and my gear is far from optimized. Sanctum was very easy for me, and I ended up clearing the final boss with most of my honor remaining. I'm going to play you guys the full recording of me clearing Sanctum so you have it as a reference, but I want to give you guys a few key tips for making clearing Sanctum easier for Thorns. Number 1 is active block and resonating shield. When you raise shield, you full block the damage of an incoming hit, if it isn't a ground AoE. This will negate all the damage and you will not lose any honor. The good thing is, you will still do your Thorns damage. This really is the key trick to clearing Sanctum. There are more that'll help out, but once you get good at using block to avoid damage, farming procs of Quill Burst and Barbs, it's very, very easy to clear Sanctum. This works with both Raise Shield and Resonating Shield. The single most dangerous affliction is Hungry Fangs, the one that removes % of your life, mana, and energy shield on hit. Avoid this one at all costs. The single most deadly enemy to me in Trial are the little lightning beetles. Their lightning attacks go through block, so try and save Quill Burst charges for these guys once they show up. If they get the surround on you, they can destroy your honor in a second. Lastly, you'll hear me say this quite a few times in the run, but there are quite a few mob types that are just very annoying to deal with. They might only have 1 or 2 blockable attacks that are safe. There are 2 solutions here. 1, I like to drag an enemy that is easier to proc Thorns on to a rare I'm needing to kill. Mob dragging is a very solid technique to learn in general, but very important for Thorns. The other technique is, well, sometimes you gotta take the hit. You don't need a perfect run to clear Sanctum. There have been plenty of times I make it to the end with only 1/3 of my honor, but there's no scoreboard at the end if you clear it with only 1/3 left. You get the win either way. Take your time, and you might need some practice, but eventually you'll get it. It's definitely possible. Expect an update to the Thorns Warbringer in a couple days, probably Friday or Saturday morning, trying to get a pinnacle boss kill in before I do my first major update. I have a Mobalytics down below that I'm updating daily, so follow that in the meantime. It's kind of rough right now, but it'll give you something loose to follow while I get the guide up and running. Apologies to Darth Microtransaction, we once again ran out of time. Take care, boys. See ya in the next one. So we are doing a level 67 Jin Barga, and yeah, so if you're doing Thorns in Trial of Sehkemas, everyone's always like, how do you do Thorns in it? Well, I'm not going to be doing it with Turtle Charm, because I want to show that you don't need Turtle Charm to be able to block stuff and not take damage and survive it, right? If I don't use Turtle Charm, I can show that any Ascendancy can do this with Thorns, right? If you have a shield. So one of the big helpful things that you can do for Trial of Sehkemas on any character, but for Thorns, because you will be taking damage, is getting relics. All of these, one of them was 2 Exalts, which, funny enough, the one that was 2 Exalts is the... I could have probably found a better one, but I wasn't wanting to waste time looking for a better one. But this was 2 Exalts, and the other ones were 1 Exalt. You have a +% to honor resistance, and percent increase to maximum honor. Now, I believe they both cap out at like 75 to 80%. I forget what I read about that, but this should be fine for what I have. This makes it easier. Is this required? No, but you are not going to have a flawless run. you can avoid most of the damage, and if you are Giga good, you can do a flawless run with only Ray Shield. When you block, you do Thorns damage, and you don't take damage, and you don't take a loss in honor. So a lot of the damage you will, like some of the damage you're just going to take, it's going to happen. You use Wells as much as you can. This helps mitigate the amount of honor you lost. Also, your honor is based off of your defensive, so you don't want to be using something like Ming's Heart when you're doing this. If you have gear that's juicing your life and armor more, that all helps when you're doing the trial to get more maximum honor, but this is just to show that this is possible as Thorns. It might be hard, it might take you a couple attempts. You might want to do lower level ones. Again, I think you can do these as low as level 65. This is level 67. And then you can come here at like level 85 if you want. I'm coming here at level 80. And you could come here with better defenses and whatnot. But this should help a lot. And then, yeah, let's just see if we can slam it out. Can we do this at level 80? Might have to come back at 85. Might have to come back with slightly better gear. Or just, but I don't, like, that's like all crutches. Like, if you block well and you just don't take damage, and even if you take damage, you have the wells that will heal up your honor. So now there's always the RNG of Trial of Sehkemas with all these stupid boons and debuffs you can get. And sorry if I don't read chat too much during this. Is the Magma Shield build dead, by the way? I don't know. I never actually looked at if it got nerfed or not. Or how hard it got nerfed. I assumed it got nerfed, but I don't know how hard it got nerfed. I mean, that sucks. That sucks. And that sucks. This is like an awful start. 30% less move speed if you've been hit by an enemy recently. We're going to be getting hit a lot. So it's like, do I want to deal with tankier mobs? Or do I want to be dealing with going slow as fuck? Dude, that's a tough one. Never take Ritual. Never take this one. You never take this one. Because this one can just giga RNG body you. Man, that's a tough one. I think my DPS should be fine to do this one. But it's just going to be annoying. This one would just be awful, but we're going to try it out just to see what it's like. I might regret this immediately. Well, luckily it's not applying when I block. I was worried that would count for blocks too, but it's not. It'll just be when I take damage.
A great challenge overcome.
I agree, lady, though. It can really go either way with Katava. Alright, let's see how this goes with that annoying-ass slow debuff. Really, it's the in the future where you have to deal with those lightning bugs that the slow is going to be annoying. We got all these things that can't let me stand still and take a hit. Whew. Alright, make sure you get your sacred water. Sometimes being able to afford a boon can be make or break for these runs. And look at my honor. I've only lost a dink so far, so... And again, it's okay to take hits. Like, even if I lost, like, half, a third of this, like, as long as you get to the final boss with, like... You know, 500-600, you're gonna be fine. You just gotta make it to where you have as much honor as you can be, get some resistances, and then do some well-timed blocks. They don't have to all be perfectly timed blocks. And then sometimes you can't block the damage. Sometimes you just have to take the damage, but you will get your Quill Burst procs from it. I see I took a little bit of damage there, but that's fine. Like, nothing a well won't clean up. And again, even if we go into the boss at only 25% honor, there's no reward for doing this with 100% honor
A great challenge overcome.
at this level. All you care about is just getting through it, so...
Relish your mortality.
Yeah, I love the Magma Barrier build too, Silvo. Alright, so it's no evasion, that's perfect. We'll take no evasion, and it's a large well. We love large wells. Interesting.
I need more time.
Yeah, you don't know what boons the vendors are going to present you, but sometimes Babala can sell you 40% increased move speed. That's why you do the merchant option stack, so you can, like, the first vendor you go to has, like, every boon option, so no matter what, you're, like, just giga juiced. But I don't have that set up yet, and I want to show a more easily affordable option. This was, like, again, 3 exalts for these runes, relics. What's my third support in Rapid Strike? I think it's a Magnified Effect right now. I wanted to test if Magnified Effect worked on Quill Burst, and it doesn't. It should probably be Martial Tempo. $902 physical damage after 8 runes for 3 minor boons? You think that's worth it? There's no way that's worth it. Remove ward sandals, but gain a random minor one, dude. No way. No way. We're not taking any of those. They're all bait, team. They're all bait, team. Oops. I needed those guys to hit me. Oh, the lightning ones suck. Because they'll do damage to you even... You can't block the lightning ones. So no matter what, you take damage from the lightning ones when they attack you. The little ones, I mean. You can't just, like, safe block them. That was interesting. From what you remember, Death Toll didn't actually do much honor damage. Gotcha. I'll try it next time then. A key, gauntlet, or hourglass. I like hourglasses. Which one's gauntlets? Oh, gauntlets are the 3 rares there. That one's cool too.
Swift magnificence. formidable.
No, he's not. He's a bitch. About to make him my bitch, too.
Beware of the burst.
Get up! I'm not done playing with my food.
Beware of the burst.
Bitch. He was scared.
Beware of what falls.
You see that? You're just gonna take damage. There's gonna be attrition that you take in this. It's like, how do you do it if you're gonna take damage? You're gonna take damage. You're not gonna 100% it as Thorns, but you can get pretty damn... I mean, you could 100% it as Thorns, I'm sure, if you're like giga good. Ooh, these are some good options. Oh, baby.
Fight with intent. You
Oh.
will succeed. Fight with intent.
Babe.
Always onward.
Oh,
We
baby.
will succeed.
15% action speed, whatever, we'll take it. There's plenty of mobs.
Succeed.
Those were some good options. That's what you want from the first vendor. Like, maybe one of those replaced with 50% defenses or the damage one, but I am not going to complain about this at all. Alright, restore honor, restore honor. Afflictions are unknown. Merchant. Monsters' attack speed cannot be slowed. Increase attack speed, move speed, that's fine. Monsters have max life, no. Afflictions are unknown, no. Like, afflictions being unknown is fine. It's just you just avoid all afflictions at that point, but it gets scary. Merchants offering one choice is fine. I think we go for that one. That's 50% less reduced honored stored. Ugh. We can't do this one. That one's too brutal. Do I do afflictions are unknown? We're gonna risk afflictions are unknown, and hopefully we can just avoid all afflictions. But we're not gonna be able to, so we might just get giga fucked. Look how fast I am though, with the move speed buff. Oh, that's scary. Both of these guys are annoying to get a Thorns proc on. Alright, we're gonna come get... This is a technique you can do. I'm glad I'm showing this in my Sanctum video. You get a Thorns proc from a different minion. You come over. Get a Thorns proc from a different minion. Come over. And you don't have to deal with the danger ones that are hard to get Thorns procs on without taking damage. Witch Hunter is good for Thorns. So, it, like, I had 2 Thorns builds last patch, Rex Grip, and Witch Hunter was the one I had the most success with. Last build specifically. Witch Hunter is very good. Alright, I said I would do Afflictions Are Unknown. I can still out for this, though. Like, them going faster is fine. Losing all Sacred Water on floor completion's fine. Like, I'm too afraid of not being able to see Afflictions, because at some point you're going to be forced to pick between 2 Afflictions, and what if you take, like, 0 armor or something? Like, what about with Tactician? Tactician, it could be okay. I think Tactician might be okay, but it's not the first one I would go to for Thorns. It just depends on what you can do with Thorns Pin. I need to get hit by something that's not one of the lightning mobs. Because the little lightning beetles are the most dangerous mobs. They're honestly the most dangerous mobs. They are hard to block. Where is the rare for this level? Am I blind? Is there supposed to be a rare? Huh? Huh? Isn't there supposed to be rare? Huh? Game? Where's my rares? I'm supposed to be killing rares. This is the first. I've never seen this happen before. This is a new one for me. I've never had Hourglass Trial not have rare spawning. Alright, that was new.
Swift magnificence.
I need more time.
Are the drops really bad compared to 0.1? I think so. I have not seen a Divine Orb drop yet. I was seeing like 1 to 2 drop in every part of the like in the campaign for each of my characters. And like would get consistently like 2 to 3 by the time I was level 80. I have 2 characters above level 80 and I have 0 Divine Orb drops. And then like everything just feels giga lower. What build do you recommend for Titan Thorns? The Poison Shield Charge Titan Thorns build I'm doing soon. I also have not seen 1 Divine, yeah. Like by this time last league. Alright, hopefully we get rares this time. Well, like this time last league I had like maybe 10, 20 Divines. I've just got 0. Now, again, I haven't been farming endgame as hard because I've been making alts, but I was seeing Divines in the freaking campaign before. And yeah, I see less Exalted Orbs. I've seen 1 Greater Jeweler's Orb.
Magnificence.
You saw 0 Divines this whole endgame? Oh, like almost all of my characters I level, I would see 1 to 2 during like Act 3. Cruel. Alright, this is what I was talking about. Remember how I said there would be a point where I would have an unavoidable situation to click a one of these things? Now, it looks like none of these are super threatening, but I would have been nervous as fuck for all of them. Alright, so we take the silver key, we have to take the water after, and then we're forced to these. We could take that one, but we're not going to. 25% maximum honor, lose sacred water on room completion. Okay, we're fine. You left an Exalt on the 4? Yeah, I do that a lot. I got really bad ADHD. I leave loot around a lot. I don't play for the loot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was awkward. I got like sandwiched there and couldn't roll out. Will you be using Fallen? I mean, I might try it, but I doubt it. You get so, unless they added Thorns to the Fallen.
Impressive endurance.
Like, if my damage is fine without the Thorns on shield, then sure, you know. Okay. Oh, well, there's no mob spawning there. Hit me. Thank you. Hit me, please. You didn't hit me. Thank you. Hit me, please. Where are you going?
Ritual has been disrupted.
And you see, like, I'm still really healthy on honor. So even if I, like, completely blow it on the bosses, I should be okay.
For a sip.
Alright, I believe we have the lose all sacred water on floor completion, so it's nice that we found this vendor one right before the end of it, so we can actually shop. Don't need to kill that guy. Move on. He'll give me a thorn proc. He dies. Easy peasy. Yep, did take a bit of damage there, but that's fine. Okay, keep going. This is super taxing. What are you talking about? I mean, restoring honor on entering a boss room is always going to be nice. Boom.
Always.
Boom.
Fight with intent. You will succeed.
I mean, we're pretty good right now.
We will succeed.
Alright, we're back to full honor. We're doing good. Like, this is going to be pretty easy clear from here. Even if I, like, completely blow this boss fight and the last floor. Thorns gear really skyrocketed overnight on hardcore. Oh, man, that sucks. I'm sorry. Alright, let's see how this fight goes with Thorns. Okay, he's doing a hit I can't dodge. Okay. He's doing a hit I can't dodge either. Oops. I hit both of those, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah, we lost a little bit of honor there. What, like 150-ish, but easy kill. Yeah, it's just really about, like, trying to, like, utilize Ray Shield when you can, but even when you get hit, it's okay. And yeah, I lost.
Greetings.
Can't afford any of this. Would have been able to afford the 50% increased defenses and monsters having less life, but we're fine without them.
Succeed.
All right, one last 4 to go, and then we have our third ascendancy point. It's sure did. Pale King crown for one divine is rough. Oh boys, I am sorry. That is rough. All right. Yep, another situation where we are not 50% reduced honored stored. You can see one fewer trial ahead. Again, this is the worst one for Thorns. You're going to be taking hits. And this will remove your life mana energy shield a lot. So don't ever take this one. Afflictions are unknown is scary. I'm okay with 50% reduced honored restored, to be honest, at this point. Malthel has been playing Thorns too. Yeah, so I mean, you got 2 people promoting Thorns, and my Thorns video is like my best performing video that I've ever had, like in the first 24 hours, right? I've still got videos that are out viewing it, but in the first 24 hours, I've never had a video get that much views. And I have a lot of people in chat who are like, yeah, I'm playing Thorns, it's awesome. So it's definitely becoming, I guess, a more popular build right now. Which is cool. It should be a more popular build. It's more than just reflecting. There's a lot of, like, skill that goes into it. You have to know, like, which... Like, yes, when you have, like, max damage and you're one-shotting everything, it doesn't really have much skill to it. But, like, when you're at that middle area, which is, like, most of the time you're playing, you have to know what mobs that you can do the blocks on, You have to know what to avoid. Like, some bosses during the campaign, their hits are not Thornsable. Like, there's a level of skill to Thorns that is fun. It's like, compared to Diablo 4 Thorns, this is like way more engaging. Diablo 4 Thorns is literally get hit, screen explodes.
Magnificent.
The video is awesome, dude. Thanks, Inferno. I'll probably be doing one of those, the State of Thorns or whatever videos for every patch. Monsters have 30% less life, but gain 25% maximum armor. Ooh, that's tempting. We're gonna skip it though. We're just gonna go. Alright. Sorry, Nightbot just does Nightbot things. It's because of all caps. Nightbot, I need to change my Nightbot settings. I always forget to tweak it.
Steel yourself!
Oof. Yeah, the third floor is the scariest because there's so many of the lightning beetles. I think you can fit, like, there's going to be so many playstyles you could fit this into. Like, it's whatever the person wants. You can make Thorns, like, whatever's best is probably this spear style because of rapid assault, but you could do anything. You have no evasion. Gain a random... Oh. What? Oh, it removes that. I don't care about removing that. In 8 rooms. How many rooms are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. We're gonna do that one. We'll do the one that's in 8 rooms. 50% more defensives. Nice. What else we get? Sake water found double on this floor. Don't give a fuck. What else we get? 50% more damage. We'll take that one. Hey man, hit me with it. What? Hit me with it, fool. Jeez. These are the moments where it's like Thorns, you know? Ooh, those beetles are scary. Those guys will, like, be careful with those lightning beetles. If you let the lightning beetles surround you and they all zap you, you will lose like 1,000 honor. I panic around them this entire video. When you watch this on the YouTube, people, I do not let those lightning beetles surround you. You have, like, they will literally kill you, and you'll be like, oh, my run's just suddenly over. That attack right there, like, you just have to let 1 or 2 of them hit you because it's super hard to, like, they don't do a normal attack. So, like, you're almost, like, forced to get hit by it and block it. Like, it'll go through block. They are the most dangerous mob. See how I'm, like, you have to wait out the lightning attacks. And when there's too many of them doing that zap, it is the most dangerous part. Lightning beetles, gotta be careful. A lot of lightning beetles. And, like, you'll try and get hit by some of the basic attacks, but another ones or multiple ones behind it will be zapping up, so just be very careful.
Good riddance.
Alright. So far, we're good. Making it to the end with near full armor. Honor. was that? That was crazy.
Charge.
Yeah, so that's why I'm playing this style specifically, Throat, is I'm playing an armor break, this style with Warbringer. I have a hope that my shield charge, I'm gonna do shield charge Thorns on my Titan, and you can get armor break from poison. So that is my plan for my Titan. But I agree for just building scavenge play. Like Warbringer, like I might make like a Thorns video that talks about all these entities. Warbringer is probably like, if this is your first time playing Thorns, check out Warbringer. It gels the easiest because you get the turtle charm blocking and you get the easy armor break. Like Warbringer is probably like it's smoothest, easiest to gel with. Correct. I don't remember this escape trial at all. But yeah. I plan on doing a poison shield charge Titan with my next Thorns build. Isn't it just better to not run the corrupted trial? What does that mean? The corrupted trail. Where's the corrupted trail? What is that? I don't know some of these escape routes that well. I usually avoid them because I hate them. They're so boring. Yeah, be careful of lightning bugs. Like sometimes you can get like caught rolling between them and you're surrounded by 4 of them and GG. Just kill them so they don't keep following me. Oh, Chaos Trial? I mean, yes. If you want to do Trial of Chaos, you most certainly can. If you want to just do that one twice. But I'm just showing you, it is possible to do Sanctum of Thorns.
I need more time.
Greetings. Always onwards. The choice is made. You will succeed. Go with strength. We will succeed.
Yep, it's Poison Shield Charge Thorns on Titan, and then I'm gonna do
Best you.
Bleed on the Smith. And I was thinking about doing Smith on Hardcore, but if like the leveling uniques are 1 Divine, like no. No thanks. I'm using WASD. Why?
Endurance.
Thanks, Babala. I go to the gym.
An oasis
Alright.
in the desert.
So I am, again, for the people on YouTube, I have made it to the final boss of Sanctum for my Ascendancy, and I have virtually full honor. Now, I've got a relatively good run RNG Rise. It's pretty rare that you get this many boons. Like, my opening boons were really solid, having the 50% reduced cost, but let's just say this wasn't as clean. I still had so much honor to lose. Like, you could be going into this fight with this much honor and be fine.
Beware the scorpion's sting.
But now I do have full honor because I restored honor. I probably could have just hit that, but I want to finish with full life. And there we go. Ending Sanctum.
This was the
Getting my 3rd Ascendancy trial with full honor at the end.
being
This was a kind of an anomaly run a little bit, but
Challenge them. If
I just hope it shows that you can clear this with Thorns. And we got our third ascendancy point, boys. Let's fucking go.